you can't see me very well, I apologize. It is because it is 4:40 a.m. on Saturday, September 7th, and I am coming to the end of my week 2 reverse. So the days kind of got messed up, right, in my head a little bit with the recording schedule because Monday is the day I start my reverse, right? So I'm considering tomorrow, Sunday, to be the last day of the week. So I'm just trying to get that straight in my head. The other thing is I am really going to try to never get behind on editing and posting again, because this has been a rough couple of weeks, honestly. I am still working on the show day and post show day video. I really want to get it done today and uploaded tomorrow at some point. I do start back at my gym job today, so I'm starting this afternoon and this evening, so I'm not sure how much I'll be able to get done today. And then this will be part of one video. I'm going to do my reverse in the one video. I'm going to do weeks 1 and 2 in one video. So, and here's the thing, I am planning on doing the show at the end of November, so I'm actually in prep right now. It just feels like a reverse because we were reverse dieting, but I am still in prep, as coach reminded me. So it's kind of a fine line, right? And again, we're still waiting until to make sure that my body's not too stressed out. So it is possible that this turns into just reverse diet improvement season and we end up not doing the show, but I really want to do the show. I'm really motivated to do the show, so really hoping that it will pan out. So I did not get much sleep last night. I've been going to bed by 9 and I can't stay asleep, and it's very frustrating. So on the one hand, so I'm going to be working early mornings on Fridays at the gym, and I'm also filling in on to open the gym one day this week, a different day. So it's 2 early days I have this week, and it's good that I am up early to be able to, so I'm not like, dying on those mornings, but for the most part, it's not convenient, okay? So I did fall asleep last night at 9. I was very tired. I want to go to bed. I get up early, so then I want to go to sleep early, right? But I have been awake since 1:15, I think, and I just got frustrated. I finally got up at 3:15, did my stomach vacuums, whatever, got ready, teeth brushed, weighed myself, and put off eating till as long as possible. So I ended up finishing about 4:20 a.m., eating my pre-workout meal. I just finished my first coffee, so we'll see how that goes for the rest of the day. And I think this will be okay because I'm starting, the shift that I start is at 2 p.m. So I need to have all 3 of my meals eaten before I leave at like 1:30 p.m. today, before I leave home. And then I'll bring my last meal with me, of course. So this will work out, right? The time, again, will get away from me because I'll be meal prepping and stuff. So I think it'll be fine. I'm guessing that I will be done, I'll probably be eating by 7:30, which is 3 hours. It's 3 hours after finishing my pre-workout meal, so that's fine. And then 7:30, and then I'll probably try to hang out. Well, if I can hold off for 4 hours till 11:30, then that's meal 3, and then I'll only have, well, actually I'll have 2.5 hours where I have to be at work at that point. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I may end up hungry today. I have no idea. Honestly, I probably won't notice, because especially if I just hang out in my room and kind of edit my video, because editing makes the time fly by fast. Like before I know it, I'll look up and it's like an hour and a half later or 2 hours later, and it goes by crazy fast. So I'd probably be fine. I do have glutes today. Yeah, just glutes today. The difference between my other 2 glutes days are that the other days are glutes with ham focused and glutes with quad focus. So this is just glutes today. I'm very much looking forward to getting in there. One thing that I've done when I get my protocols, I switch a couple of days based on my schedule from what my coach has in the order that she has my workouts. So right now I had done foam rolling and stretching, no weights on Wednesdays, and then I have a pull day on for upper body on Thursdays. And then Fridays, I just have core and a little bit of cardio. So that is only one training day in between basically 2 active rest days, which isn't ideal. It would be best to have 2 training days between 2 active rest days. So my plan is to switch a couple of days in the week. So I'm doing foam rolling on Tuesday. Well, basically what that means for today is that I did no weights on Wednesday, I did some weights on Thursday, no weights on Friday, and now I'm ready to get in there and hit some weights. I'm excited about it. And I have 30 minutes of medium intensity steady state cardio today. So I'm going to be in there, do that. I brought a little tripod with me in case I have time and energy to do some posing practice in here. But I also, because I will be working till later tonight, I need to get as many steps in as possible. I would like to stay after cardio and do steps. So I was watching a podcast yesterday, it was an older one, and talking about cardio and recovery. And Stairmaster is my go-to because of getting my heart rate up. Well, yesterday for my 10 minutes, I did the elliptical, and Fitbit said my heart rate was at 130, which is amazing. Well, I'm going to do elliptical again today because I need that recovery. My legs are so sore like all the time. So I'm going to just try the elliptical again today. Typically, I haven't been able to keep the intensity up enough to keep my heart rate up enough. So we'll see what happens. Today I'm just going to do it and get it done, right? So that's what's happening right now. My weigh-in was 122.3. It's what I weighed the day before show. Yesterday I weighed in at 123, but I ate pretty late the night before. I ate later than I wanted to, and then I went to bed pretty quickly after eating. And that was on Thursday. And I didn't use the restroom, so I really wasn't surprised that, plus Thursday was the day my carbs and my fats went up. So I wasn't really surprised that my weight went up. But it's down. It's back down 0.7 today. Not that that's a great thing, but when I was 120.5 before, right? So obviously I didn't gain 2.5 pounds of fat overnight. So it's good that I'm kind of letting go of the water. I haven't refreshed my Fitbit to see how much sleep I got, but again, I was in bed at 9. I've been up since 1:15, so I'm guessing I only got about 4 hours of sleep. So I mean, coming down 0.7 pounds from yesterday morning on almost no sleep is pretty good. I did finish eating about 6 p.m. last night. No, I did finish eating by 6 p.m. last night. So that's 3 hours, I had for my food to digest. I had ginger tea after that. I had to go get some steps on the treadmill after that. I folded some laundry after that. So I was, pretty active. My food probably got digested pretty well. So that's good at least. Yeah, so. Not a bad day. Not a bad day. Now that I'm waking up, it is just a very early day, and I think that'll be good for later. I may be very tired later when I'm working at the gym. However, it's like I don't know what to do. I think 9 is not super early, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna have to go to bed that kind of that early on Thursdays anyways to get up on Fridays. But that's really just one day a week. So I mean, I guess the important thing is that I'm sleeping more on the other days. So it'd be better for me, I think, to try and be awake until 10 tonight. Tomorrow I don't have anything to do as far as getting up early. So it's Sunday, I do not want to get up early. I'm very excited about this new shift, this new schedule actually. I'm actually gonna meet the person who got my shifts that I wanted to keep today. Because this person is working before me. So I will meet them and give them a little hell about taking my shifts, but it is better. I'm very, very excited about having the mornings off to get my workouts done and everything, and then getting off fairly early at night, and then being able to sleep in on Sundays. I have a push workout, upper body tomorrow, and then I don't know how much cardio I have. It may be 30 minutes again. It may be down to 15. I don't know, I'll have to look. But I am going to, what this means also having Sundays off is I will be able to go and watch more Seahawks games this season, which is great. Not for September. Tomorrow's the only day I'll be able to go this week because I picked up extra gym shifts during the month of September to kind of make up for, not really to make up for anything, but I am moving and that costs with extra money and whatever. So I picked up extra gym shifts to help pay for moving costs basically. So, and that includes 3 Sundays in a row. But that's not tomorrow. So tomorrow is the first game of the regular season. We are playing Denver Broncos. We are doing a retro day, throwback, and I have a throwback jersey. I love the throwback stuff, right? I have throwback Seahawks stuff that I can wear. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to go hang out with my friends. I will take you for a little bit with me there so you all can see that. We're at a new place I've never been to before as far as the watch spot goes. So that'll be fun. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing tomorrow. So this video is 13 minutes long. Oh, again, back to the YouTube schedule, you guys. It is so rough when you are off. Now, I imagine if you just don't feel like recording and you just haven't posted in a while, and then all of a sudden you're like, okay, let me go ahead and pick up the camera. It's not that big of a deal, but I have been recording. So it's kind of just daunting to know that I have still this video that I am editing, and I don't have any footage from, you're gonna see that before you see this, if you watch it. I don't have any footage from the show as far as video goes. So I'm doing the audio, I'm doing like voiceovers and trying to make it a little bit, like give you something to look at during the editing, so it's making it a little bit more difficult. I don't know. But yeah, so I have all these videos in my phone that I'm still gonna have to upload for my new series, which is, it's still a prep series, right? It's prep. If I end up for some reason not doing the show, it'll just keep going into the reverse diet and improvement season. But this series that I just completed was my first timer, right? And I'm not a first timer anymore, so that's not the name of this series anymore, so I can't use that. But yeah, just, oh my gosh, just daunting. I hope to never get behind again on the posting. Now I'm stalling a little bit, but it's still early as hell, so it's not even 5 a.m. So that's good. I need a Smith machine in here, and I'm anticipating I won't have to fight anybody for it. There's only one car here. So I am fairly certain they're not going to be using the Smith machine. Right? Right. Think positive. Okay. All right, I'm gonna stop stalling. Breakfast was good. I'll make sure I was telling you my meal real quick. It's just kind of a typical pre-workout meal that I have, but it's more because I get more carbs. So I had 7 of ultra thin rice cakes, 1 Quaker lightly salted rice cake, 16 grams of honey, and 5 grams of coconut oil. It was delicious. Just finished my coffee. I don't think I mentioned this, but I know in one of my videos I talked about how I don't have it in the budget to buy the new FX L-citrulline. Well, that lasted less than 24 hours and I ordered some more. I like it too much. So I have had some of that. I got it delivered yesterday afternoon. So I've had some of that. I feel really good. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get this done. Probably be in here for the next 2.5 hours, I wanna say. Maybe 3 hours? It's possible. It depends on if I do posing, for one thing. But even if I don't do posing, again, I do have to get steps in. So once I'm done with my 30 minutes of elliptical, I will definitely be on the treadmill. Working on that. All right. Well, I will get other updates out there later. I'm kind of sitting here thinking like, am I forgetting anything that I want to say? Or forgetting any updates? Oh, here's one thing that I'm doing is I'm trying something new for food. I'm making myself a pizza. So before I started with my coach, I made a pizza almost every single day out of, my crust was a tortilla, just a regular tortilla. I brushed it with a little bit of olive oil. I would put some organic pizza sauce on it. I would it would be about maybe 2 ounces, I think, of ground turkey. And I would put fat-free or low-fat mozzarella or a combination of both to get my macros right. And then I would sprinkle it with fresh basil. And put some grape tomatoes on there, and it was delicious. I would have that again almost every day for lunch or whatever. And so coaches advised me to only add in maybe 1 new food per day while I'm reversing, but mostly try to keep to the foods that I was eating during prep, right? So I have been incorporating Greek yogurt. That's been going fine. Yesterday I added in back avocados because my fats have been going up, and it's hard for me to get in fats because I just don't like them. I was adding too much coconut oil that was shooting my saturated fat count up just way too high. So with the avocado, I've been able to, just since yesterday, and I have it in my menu today too, I've been able to take out a lot of the coconut oil, which is good. And a total of 60 grams of avocado yesterday. It really helps with the fiber count too. Yesterday was the first day I got up to like 32 grams of fiber, and I did not have to take psyllium husk. So I'm loving that. The avocado was so good. It's so good. So I'm excited to have that back in. Well, also during prep, I was eating some lavash bread. So I figure not for the last several weeks, but I mean, I know it's fine on my stomach. So I got some lavash bread to make pizza today. I don't know how that's gonna go. I don't know how that's gonna go as far as the crust goes. I am gonna brush some olive oil on it. I got my whole day of food logged. And I'm not adding in dairy. I got some Michielssen pourable mozzarella cheese, which is vegan. Apparently it's for pizza. It's good for pizza. It's kind of melty. I probably will not show you me making it, but I will definitely show you the end result of my pizza. I will take a picture of it. And if it's good, I'll make a recommendation for this pourable mozzarella cheese. Now I will say that because my fats are a little bit higher and I have a problem getting fats in anyways, I'm using a whole quarter cup and it is 14 grams of fat for a quarter cup. So that's a lot, but it works out for me just fine. So I don't know how someone else would add that in. It's just, I mean, a quarter cup is not a ton, right? Apparently because it's pourable, you're supposed to kind of put it on there in like dollops of cheese. So yeah, so it's gonna be lavash crust. I am making sauce out of organic tomato paste, and I have to get some brown sugar. I have to go to the store and get some regular brown sugar. Yeah, I forgot about that. You know why? Is because I have is it Truvia? I think I have Truvia brown sugar in my cupboard, but it's got stevia with erythritol in it. And that's artificial sugar I don't want to eat. There's people showing up here, so I gotta get in here. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna just go ahead and go get some regular brown sugar and to make the sauce, doing the 2 ounces of ground turkey on it, no tomatoes, and we'll see if that tastes. And if it tastes good, then I will go spend some money on some fresh basil to make them in the future. All right? Okay. Gosh, it's a 21-minute video anyways. I gotta go. Bye. It is so good. To me, I think if you're a regular pizza lover, you would like it. I think if you're a vegan and you eat vegan and you like pizza, that you will love it. This cheese evidently was voted like the best mozzarella cheese or something, vegan mozzarella cheese in the country or something like that. I can see why. I was very skeptic because I do not like vegan things. I don't like vegan yogurt. I don't like, it's gross. This stuff, I took a chance on it. When I'm eating this pizza, you guys, my eyes roll up in the back of my head. And I am not kidding. I'm not kidding. It's flavored very well. It melts very well. And I want to explain that the instructions that I have are basically how I used to cook my pizzas when I used a tortilla as a crust. And it works very well for the tortilla and that kind of cheese, just regular mozzarella cheese. The instructions on the back of the pourable cheese say to heat it up at 500 degrees until it gets brown and bubbly. So my cheese, the way I have it, it's heated up. It's not, and it's kind of melty. Okay, so it pours out like in a liquid, but it starts kind of like thickening up. And by the time I let it sit for a little bit, it's kind of got just a thicker consistency. So if you don't like the cheese that way and you want to just keep cooking it and make it brown and bubbly, go ahead and do that because that sounds pretty good too. But I swear it's amazing. I get the lavash bread at Sprouts. I got the cheese at Fry's, which is a Kroger. And the pizza sauce I just Googled pizza sauce recipe. So I'm putting the link to the pizza sauce recipe in the description. Very easy. You just mix up the ingredients and let it sit for 30 minutes in the refrigerator. And it's very, very, very good. No cook. I bought some organic tomato paste for that. No salt added because I'm constantly watching my salt. I basically put salt in the hamburger or the turkey when I'm cooking that. For sodium, and there's sodium in the cheese. So, and the cheese is very flavorful. It's very flavorful. So yeah, you can make that pizza sauce. That is also, it's a 7-ounce jar that I bought. I don't know what it's called, but it's all natural, ingredients. It's tomato paste, it's minced garlic, seasonings, and some brown sugar, and that's it. And it's really good too. So if you want to make pizza and have it taste really good, and I loved that pizza that I used to make. I made it for months and months and months. My daughter that lives with me, she was cat sitting for me and she was hungry. And so I called her and walked her through making the pizza and she liked it. And then her twin sister stayed with me earlier this year and I made that pizza for her a couple of times and she really liked it too. And I'm telling you this, I would not make that tortilla pizza again. I would make this one hands down over the other one. I might use a tortilla with the cheese and the sauce. I mean, the lavash wasn't like to die for or anything, but the lavash works too. And that one that I get is all organic and it's got fiber in it and it's really good. I highly recommend this. I highly recommend this pizza. I can't get over it. And I ran it by my coach too. The ingredients are really good in it, and I thought this is like too good to be true. Well, and it kind of is, because again, it's higher fats. I'm on higher fats, so I can fit those fats in. So it might be kind of too good to be true that way if you're watching your fats and that's too high. However, as far as the ingredients, all the ingredients are organic. It's not very high sodium. The only thing is that it's the second ingredient is sunflower oil, and my coach said that sunflower oil can cause his car, and he's staring at me making this video. Isn't that nice and fun? So yeah, she said that sunflower oils can cause inflammation, and she's okay with me eating it now. However, at some point during prep, I'm gonna need to cut that out. So that I shall do. Anyways, okay, please enjoy the rest of this video. Good morning and happy Sunday, everyone. It is Sunday, September 8th, around 6:45 a.m. and I am headed to, guess where? The gym. I had to give you time to guess. Well, first of all, it is Seahawks Sunday. It's the first game of the regular season today. And because I'm not working Sundays at the gym any longer, I am able to go and watch the game with my people. So I will show you a little bit of footage of that today. And got my coffee in my favorite blender bottle. And I've had my pre-workout breakfast meal, obviously, because I'm at the gym. I had a pickle today, so I can get a pump because it's upper body shoulder day, push day. And I have 15 minutes of steady state cardio to do. Not too bad. My first day back at the gym went very well. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad to be back. And I think that I know now that the Saturday evening shift is going to work very well for my schedule. I may even end up seeing if I can pick up a Sunday afternoon shift for a while too, if one comes up. So maybe doing that. Weighed in at 121.6 this morning. I had a very good menu yesterday, meal plan, and I'm following it again today. So I have to be strategic, I guess, with what I bring to the gym to eat for a meal, because it needs to be easy to take with me. I'm fairly easy to eat, so I can't put like coconut oil and stuff because it gets cold. It solidifies, right, and gets kind of bad in my cooler. And I don't really have a way, we don't have a microwave or anything like that, so I don't have a way to heat it up. So I just have to be careful with what I'm bringing. So I brought a couple of wraps yesterday, and I've been doing these before. I don't know if I talked about my last video. I think I did, but lavash bread, and I put ground turkey in there, a little bit of sweet potato, a little bit of avocado, and some spinach, a little bit of mayonnaise, and a bit of low-fat mayonnaise. It was 10 grams, and some spinach. Now today, I'm going to make the same thing, but because of the way my fats are, they're kind of high, so I actually had to put in real mayonnaise, which my daughter has, so we have some of that in the fridge. But they were pretty good. They're pretty good. And I also brought some tilapia, some avocado. Did I say that? I had 30 grams of avocado. Some of it was in the wraps, and the rest I just had with the fish. And then I had a little bit of extra turkey in there, and 100 grams of egg whites that I cooked up. So I am bringing that with me when I go watch the game. Basically, I will sit there with my friends and speak to them, and I will not order anything. I will not eat. I won't do it. But I will bring my food with me in a cooler. The cooler that I have, the new one, it looks kind of like a purse, so that's good. I won't eat it in the restaurant, of course. I'm not gonna try to do that, or at the bar, or whatever. So I've never been to the place, right? It's a bowling place, I think. And I will bring it in with me, and then at some point I'll just go back out to my car and eat it. So I'll have 2 meals down. I'll have my post-workout meal when I get back, and then put that meal together and bring that with me, and then I'll have another meal when I get home. So that's the plan today. I have check-ins tomorrow morning, see what's going on with, macros and stuff, see if I get any adjustments to my protocols, to cardio or food. And I'm trying to keep this short. I'm trying to load up my phone too much with clips because I'm still trying to get my post-day show day and post-show day video vlog out. Alright, so we'll pick you back up later. I guess I'm on my way to the game. Bye. Okay, so I made it to this place where I'm about to go watch the Seahawks game. I got my throwback jersey on. It's a small, and I've had it for a little while, obviously, but I feel like I'm swimming in it this season. for obvious reasons, right? So I'm trying to show you my little outfit here. That's what we got going on. I have my food. I'm just taking it in with me so it doesn't get hot in the car. And I'll come back out here and eat that at halftime. And I'm gonna just go in here and obviously not order any food in here. I will be getting something like an iced tea because I do not like coming to restaurants and just sitting there and not paying money. But fortunately I'm sitting with friends, so I won't be too conspicuous as far as like not spending money. So here we go. Hopefully not hopefully. Hawk's gonna win this. I'll come back to report later. Bye. All right, y'all, I'm back out in my car to eat what is actually meal 4. Yesterday and today, I ended up splitting my menu. I don't know if you call it my menu, but into 3 meals, basically. I just had a little snack earlier. So I thought I'd go ahead and I gotta take my supplements, but I'll just, kind of show you what I'm out here eating today. All right, so out of my little cooler bag, supplements, I have, this is just 2 ounces of turkey, and I have 30 grams of avocado total. That's part of it. And then I have some, I have 2 ounces of ground beef. I have 2.5 ounces of ground turkey, and that's only part of the turkey. That's gonna be eaten separately. Yesterday I took this meal with me to work, and it was actually, I had tilapia because it was meal 4, my last meal of the day. And I've got 112 grams of egg whites scrambled in here. Not scrambled, but cooked. I made them sweet with some stevia and cinnamon. And kind of the main thing, I made these 2 little wraps with the lavash bread, and they have the rest of the turkey in here and the rest of the avocado in here. 20 grams of sweet potato wrapped in there. Oh, just got my earring to fix that. Yeah, some spinach and the regular mayonnaise and mustard. That's it. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat. Bye-bye. Okay, so I'm done eating, and I just wanted to come back on here and say that I was thinking that I can tell why some people have such a problem with reverse diet after a show, because I've been doing well on it. I haven't been off track at all. I have been wanting to eat more though, so I've been staying very full, but I mean the cravings are there, right? Like, and I love my food even. I love my food that I'm eating. I just want more of it to eat. I don't need more of it. I'm pretty full like right now. But it's just so good, and I would love to be able to just even eat the food that I have and without measuring it out. And I know you're thinking, oh, in an intuitive eating kind of way. No, I mean, I would probably eat more than I needed to. But, yeah, so that's why I was just thinking that, I thought I'd put those thoughts out there, that I understand where the issues with the reverse come in, especially if you are just headed into your improvement season, because it's a little bit easier with me since I am looking to do another show. Since I'm technically in prep still, right? And I want to do another show at the end of November. But it's still not that easy. It's just a little easier. It's harder than being in the prep with less macros and what have you, for sure. And part of that, what might contribute to that, is that we are still a wait and see. It's not 100% that I'm doing this show. It's still going to be a wait and see. So I don't know. And then that said, once I know I'm not competing again for a while, I don't know. I don't know how the reverse is going to go. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. So just keeping this short, 2 minutes. Just want to come back on here and say that. Good morning, and I'm back on this beautiful Monday. It is September 9th, and it is about almost 7 a.m. I'm running behind today. I have been awake since 4, so that's not it. I did my Monday morning check-ins, and I finally got my show day vlog uploaded. That was such a mess to edit, and it looks weird, and it's not. It's up. That's the best thing I can say about that video, guys. It's up. So anyhow, I did my check-in today. I weighed in at 121.6, which is the same weight as yesterday. Still, glutes are still striating. So coach already got back to me and added another 10 grams of carbs and another 5 grams of fats from Thursday. So currently I'm sitting at 180 carbs, 145 grams of protein, and 55 grams of fat. I'm good with that. I am good with the raise. I already adjusted my macros for the day, and I ended up eating an extra little thin rice cake for this workout, which is going to be glutes with quads and calves focus. And I have 30 minutes of medium intensity steady state cardio, and then, I don't know, go knock that out. Had my coffee, kind of hyped up. I had my other stuff that I drank before working out, and 20 something, 30, maybe 30, I mean, maybe 45 ounces of water. And I brought, I don't think I'll need it, but I brought another basically cup of coffee just in case I do need it before cardio, because it's possible, you know, I didn't get a ton of sleep. Fitbit says I got 0 minutes of deep sleep and 15 minutes of REM, which is not ideal. And I'm doing jumping around, some plyometrics basically at the beginning of, and I'm doing plyometrics at the beginning of this workout, so I'm gonna need it. And yeah, so I'm working this Wednesday morning very early at my gym job. And so happy Tuesday to y'all. It is 5:52. It's getting darker in the mornings, so, or staying darker longer, so it makes me feel less like I'm less behind, like I'm out here a little bit earlier, even though I'm really not. September 10th, and not sure if I said this yesterday. I had my, I think I did. Yeah, I gave you an update on my macros. It's just kind of weird going the other way, being in prep and going the other way. So I weighed in today at 121.6. That is 3 days in a row. On my way to the gym, of course, to do another glutes day. This is glutes with hamstring focused. I have 2 gyms that I go to that don't have the lying leg curl machine, which is weird as I don't know what to me. It's including this one. So I'm gonna do most of my workout at this one and then go to the crowded gym to finish it. And do 30 minutes of cardio. That's what I'm into this morning, and just wanted to pop on here and give that updates, and I'll see you later. Real quick, I want to jump back on because I almost got on last night to record. I just didn't feel like it, but I did not feel great at all last night. I was so low energy. I don't know if it's because I drank most of my caffeine early in the day. I don't know, but even with the extra food and everything, I had to go get the rest of my steps in, about 2,000 steps. And I went to my gym that I typically go to just to walk on the treadmill there, and I had to go to the store afterwards, and I felt terrible. The energy is so drained. But again, it's gotta be the leanness. It could be caffeine, but it's gotta be the leanness. Actually went home and told my daughter. I was kind of whimpering a little, and I was just like, I'm so tired of being like this. I mean, I really expected my energy to shoot back up sooner than this. It's been 2.5 weeks since my show, and with all of the reverse dieting, that's just what I expected. But I'm in a good mood. I'm always in a good mood in the mornings because I've gotten sleep. I got an hour of deep sleep last night, an hour and 1 minute of deep sleep, and Fitbit said I was awake for an hour and 1 minute, and I came in at just under 6 hours of sleep downtime total. It was really good. I think 45 minutes of REM or 35 or something. So at any rate, you know, I am in a much better mood in the mornings. It's just how it is. But not to make it like everything's gravy all the time, because it is not. I was in a mood. I was in, again, such a mood last night that I didn't even want to record anything. I was just really trying to get home and get to bed. I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it up the stairs. I got home from the store and just kind of sat in the car for probably a minute before I got motivated to move. And yeah, so that wasn't fun. Makes me kind of nervous for later tonight, but I have a late night. I have an early night tonight. I'm getting to bed by 8 because I'm opening a gym tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna go in here and do my workouts, and now I will shut this off and pick you guys back up later. Good morning. It is Friday, September 13th, Friday the 13th, and it is about 8:15 in the morning. I just left my new shift at the gym and going home to start my full-time job, and been in a pretty good mood. I've been up for quite a while. I did not get on the camera yesterday, so I'm going to do my Thursday check-in updates from my coach. So yesterday I weighed in at 120.4. That is a new low, all-time low, prep low. Now the previous week I had a 120.5, so very close, but it's still an all-time low. And so she raised up my carbs again by 10 and my fats by 5. So and I got my cardio lowered. So I'm at about, I counted up, I'm at about 120 minutes of cardio for the week right now. I believe that's 4 20-minute sessions and a 10-minute session and a 15-minute session. She told me to look closely at the changes, and I didn't. So yesterday I had 20 minutes of cardio. I hadn't done it yet, and I checked it, but it didn't register, I guess. I didn't remember. So I ended up doing 20 minutes of cardio in the afternoon, and then I checked it later on, and it was only supposed to be 50 minutes. So anyway, so today I have core only and 10 minutes of cardio, and I have restorative yoga. I have been awake since 3:30. I've been up since 3:30, but I've been waking up a little bit early anyways. It happened on Wednesday and Thursday, I think in anticipation of my alarm going off for this shift. So and it worked out pretty well. I have time to do my stomach vacuums, get ready, have my first meal. I had time to make up my shake for my second meal. And I'm looking forward to that. It being 8:15, I finished eating at 4:30, and so it's been almost 5. It's gonna be over 5 hours since I ate. And I started drinking my coffee at 5. I told myself, do not start drinking coffee before 5 a.m. So I started drinking it at 5 a.m. and I actually didn't finish drinking it for about 45 minutes. It took me that long to drink it because I was busy. So anyways, I really like this shift. I think it's going to be really, really awesome. I think it's going to be really awesome to work. And I weighed in today at 122.1. So weight shot up. I got 5 hours and 38 minutes sleep, I believe, with an hour and 7 minutes of deep sleep. I thought that was amazing. Weight still shot up though, so we'll see. Now, Wednesday night I got in the jacuzzi, so that could have something to do with my weight being lower yesterday morning. The reason I did that was because I had foam rolling to do, and I started foam rolling on Wednesday night, and I looked down at my ankles and it looked like I was retaining water. The pizza that I made, I've been making that all week, and I thought maybe that had something to do with it, but I don't think so now. I'm still keeping my sodium where it needs to be, just under 2,500 milligrams of sodium. So I started the foam rolling workout, and then I just stopped it and decided, well, let me go ahead and get in the jacuzzi first because of the swelling, and I'm supposed to be getting in the jacuzzi anyways before foam rolling. So I did that, and no jacuzzi last night because I had to get to bed pretty early. I didn't get to bed till 8:45. I didn't go to bed until 8:45 because I had to pick my daughter from work, and that's just when I got to bed. So this will be the video of my 11 weeks out video, 11 weeks out from show. So I feel really good, you guys. My energy has gone up, and I think that my period's coming back. I will update that on that later, but I think so. I hope so. That would be great. So yeah, this is about 5-minute video, and let me go ahead and get in here, and I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here because this is the last day. I'm counting Fridays, of course, as the last day of my week for prep, and Saturday morning starts a new week. So tomorrow's video will start my 10-week out video to get posted next week. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening if you made it this far and watching, and I appreciate you. Thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, thanks for commenting, and I hope you are still enjoying my videos, and we'll see you later. Have a great week. Hey guys, I'm back. It's still Friday, September 13th, Friday the 13th. Why do I keep forgetting that? I already ended the vlog, but I forgot in my last vlog, rather, for 13 and 12 weeks out, that I was going to tell you what I did to remove my tan, and so I need to do that in this video. And one reason it came to mind is because I didn't remove the tan fully. I didn't realize that. So I noticed some splotching on the inside of my arm a couple of days ago, and now I have some on my chest too. So there's that. But basically all I did was take this, I think it's Bondi tan remover, and spray that on myself all over, waited 10 minutes for it to dry, got in the bathtub for several minutes with the vegetable glycerin oil in it, and I think I had to use half the bottle. And then I was able to just get out of there, take a shower, and scrub a bunch of it off with this pad, and it worked. It was very easy. It was much easier than my first attempt, and so clearly it has to be done more than once for it to work. But I'm not sure. I probably won't use that again, just because, for one thing, the glycerin oil was like this big of the bottle, and I used it all up. So that is how I easily removed my tan. How I easily removed most of my tan. Okay, so this is now the end of the video. I feel much better that I got that information posted, and I will pick up this camera tomorrow, Saturday, at the beginning of 10 weeks out. Have a great week.